Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a bottom sheet in Jetpack Compose where you can drag it up and down and have specific information depending if it's collapsed or not. So let's get started. This is a basic empty compose activity, and we're gonna start off by removing these basic functions that we start off with. Like so, and we're gonna make a new composable, and we're gonna name this just scaffold, like so. And to use this bottom sheet, or to get this bottom sheet, we're going to use a bottom sheet scaffold. And a scaffold is just a thing that can hold a lot of material design features like top bar, content, and a bottom sheet. So here we have the bottom sheet scaffold, and the sheet content this is what's going to be inside the sheet here. But we also want a few different things. So we're gonna start off by making this empty composable. We're also gonna add a top bar, which is surprisingly going to be just a simple top app bar. And just going to add a text here saying top bar content. And in here, I'm just going to make a text that says body content to make this a bit simple. And yeah, need to add that we accept to use experimental material API like so. There is one more thing we need to add here as a parameter, and that's going to be the scaffold state. And here we just write, remember bottom sheet scaffold state. And with this you could get features like you could know the state of the scaffold. So is it collapsed, is it not collapsed? And that's something you could use in the future if you want to experiment how complicated you want your scaffold, but it's gonna be pretty straightforward here. But we're gonna go ahead and make a new composable, and this is just going to be called the footer or the bottom sheet, whatever you want to name it. And here we're going to have one column to start off with, and this bottom sheet scaffold takes a parameter that is called, let's see what it's called. It's called sheet peak height. So we need to add that sheet peak height. So this is the total height of the bottom sheet when it is collapsed. So I'm just gonna write bottom sheet scaffold defaults dot sheet peak height. So this is just a 56 dp, the standard height of a bottom sheet when it is collapsed. And to have different content in the top when it's collapsed and when it's not, I'm going to make one of the columns here later the same height. It's gonna make sense later. But we start off here, just to make this a bit pretty. We center everything. So vertical arrangement is center, and horizontal alignment is gonna be centered. And I also wanna make this just the full width. So now we're gonna make another column, and this column is going to have a fixed height. So the height of this is going to be the same as the sheet peak height. Whoops. So we just write the same here. Bottom sheet scaffold default dot sheet peak height, like so. And in here, I'm gonna write a text, and I'm going to just write drag me. So this is going to be the content that you can drag up and down, or indicator that you can do it. And then outside this column and inside the main column, I'm going to write text, hidden text. And I'm going to write another text that just says more hidden text. And I'm just gonna make a spacer to make it a bit pretty. Just putting some distance on the bottom here. Import that. And now this footer is going to be the sheet content, like so. And then we add the scaffold here into our set content. And let's try and run this. As you can see now, we have a top app bar saying top bar content. And we have the body here, body content. You can put whatever you want here. And here you can see we have a bottom sheet now that says drag me. And I'm able to pull this and see that we have some hidden text. So inside this column here is the drag me text. And this has the same height as the bottom sheet when it's collapsed. So that's what makes this. You can specify what text you want when it's hidden or not. And that's pretty much about it. If you have any questions, just write in the comments. Thank you. Bye bye.